Hi world, it's the 11th of July 2014. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask. I'm off to do a 3-day show, so I'll be doing really early morning videos for the next few days. Imminence, part 2, this sense of imminence. All the time, humanity's looked for some type of meaning, as in, what is the purpose of humanity? Why are we here? And much of the time, because of the fact that humanity is a vertical animal, it looks upwards into the sky and it sees these lights in the sky, red, gold, orange, moving very slowly against the backdrop of the stars which appear fixed. And this is how originally myths and legends became. And that search for meaning, the recognition of pattern, gave rise to a sense of understanding and explanation, and thus humans recognized patterns, or at least the astrologers amongst humans started recognizing the patterns and the cycles of the planets in the sky. And many times astrologers over history have been derided and ignored at best. It's a fact of life, but the fact is that unlike every other form of divinatory art, with the possible exception of tarot in the last 1,000 or so years, but with the exception of that, and putting up against all religion, all theology, all political and economic systems, astrology's been there. We've got records of it going back 6,500 years. It outlasts every other type of divinatory, theological or prognosticatory art, and being the blend of mathematics, logic, pattern recognition, symbology and intuition, it's never going to fit comfortably into the scientist or the artistic mode. Makes astrologers a bit different after a time. Certainly astrologers become callous as they get older, and it's almost like, God, he's getting too old, he's starting to cackle, push him into the gingerbread oven. They get to see the foibles, the dark side and the positive sides of humanity. They recognize the patterns. And of course, astrologers are also used by people to try and forecast the future. That's a different area, of which perhaps more another time. But when you forecast too much, sometimes it comes true and you're the one who gets blamed for it. And when it doesn't come true, you're the one who's derided. So forecasting is a mug's game. Nevertheless, it's what many people aspire to, a better future, and they crave for signs that will give them indications and give them something to keep going and hope, to aspire to move forward, to evolve. In that light, within 36 hours from now, we've got a massive full moon. It's getting brighter and brighter out there, and it's going to be a big one, and it is a gateway, and it is not something that is now negotiable. It is like the ritual is now underway. This is one of the rituals, and at the end and the beginning, it seems to be such a time of closure and new start, but it seems almost inevitable now. Everything's in place astrologically. The patterns have been set over recent months, even the last 4 or 5 years. And it now seems that the coming few weeks are going to bring about them such a degree of potential imminence, of largesse, of grandiose, but also of hope. And something's going to come out of the mix, and I suspect it's not going to come through the auspices of any organised, structured, focused cause. I think there's a sense of spontaneity about to rise. Therefore, I have to look at the web, and I also have to look at the signs of the times. Crop circles are still kicking. They're going absolutely ballistic. Best year for decades. And there's various phenomena on the fringes. I'm seeing it myself, I'm hearing it from others regularly. And a number of people are sat like, look, what is it? We've been used to living in this state of anticipation. We've been scared a little bit. There's been trepidation, there's been anticipation, there's been expectation. And humanity, or many people, those people who are awake in humanity, have got used to this feeling of, something's coming, but I don't know what it is. And it's been there for months, if not a couple of years, getting stronger and stronger. I haven't got my ephemeris here, but if I had, I'd show it to you so I could say, right, I'm going to eat my ephemeris if something big doesn't crack. There's an eggshell cracking. There's a schism. There's a break in the routine coming before the end of this month. And it's going to bring with it golden opportunity for those that choose to take it. And 10 eye out, folks. This is a great time to be alive. Catch you later.